So, we're definitely at the end of Lilac's story, and Carol's as well. Carol's nice and set up for that. But we're gonna do a little bit of a tour, since we have the time for it, of just like what anybody is saying left. This isn't art! You're right! Okay. We're doing a tour Diabolus because we have time, but we're definitely gonna finish the Freedom Planet 2 Lilac's story and Carol's story today. Oh boy, toast and tea. You already said this to me. Near my dears, and that you look different today. No, I'm not her. Oh, I'm sorry, young lady. You may need a new pair of glasses. But why was that new? You definitely said that to me. No way. Captain Carol was a bad guy? That's so cool. Thanks, Kevin. Everyone knows the best heels start as faces first. That's just common sense. Okay, a wrestler fan. I respect it. Wait, aren't you the lady that got to fight Captain Carol? Hot stones! I'm only 2 degrees of separation away from Captain Carol. I'm telling all of my friends. Well, driving game. Edgeworlds 3 is coming soon. Can't wait to go back to the jungle planet of Persephone and for more of its signature shooty booty action. I'm gonna miss Era. Inside the awesome mech, beat the stones out of the 2 villains. They're kind of annoying from what I've seen in the trailer. Not gonna lie. You know? Oh no. I'm up to the part in Waking Blazing Iron where one of my trusted classmates at Hercules Military Academy turns out to be, dun dun dun, a traitor. Not only that, but they're part of a terrorist organization whose goal is to destroy the royal ruling class. Oof, that's heavy. I thought sharing a meal or 2 together meant something, but I guess not. You know, maybe down with royalty. Catching up with one of my favorite shows, Rose? R-O-Z-E? Wow, so much crazy stuff has just went down. The girls got their butts kicked, and it looks like the bad guys won. Question mark? Stones. The girls are at their lowest. Relationships are at the breaking point. Is this the end of Team Rose? Find out next season. Wow, you have a lot to say. Did I just not talk to you? Are we playing a classic, Enchante the Buccaneering Bane? The purple-haired monkey Enchante has to save her island home. And the nefarious forces of the air buccaneers. Safety shoes. Has anyone ever told you that you kind of look like Enchante? I mean, the purple, the hair whip thing, it's uncanny. Enchante. They finally ported the Inspector periodical games. Now I can play the adventure of grim-faced Inspector Periodical and his plucked sidekick Sammy on the go. Their latest case has them investigating a mysterious tower filled with evidence and clues from their previous cases. Coincidence or work of old foes? Spooky. Oh yeah, Phoenix Cube Sniper. It's the latest in the fighting game series. It has all of the characters. My main is Kyuko, because she's kicks butt. There's also a spin-off called Phoenix Cube Legends, where you play as Starfruitopi and have to save all of time and space from a mysterious threat. For some reason, all the characters are named after and based on fruits. Don't know why. Cute though. I appreciate it. I realize that stones is because, like, you know, Kingdom Stone, Stone Power. That's a thing, part of this culture. That's probably why it's an explicitive for them. Exclamative. Because, oh, hey. I tried riding an airship once. Kinda boring. Wasn't feeling it. It was like being on the ground, only the scenery was moving faster. Honestly, there's nothing quite like soaring through the air on your own wings, riding at the ebb and flow of the wind. Also, you can swoop down and steal the hats of people you don't like. But hey, a warning system that relies on crackly loudspeakers and flashing lights to show where the nearest shelters are? Turns out, not great for bats. Nothing like loud, disorienting sounds and strobing colored lights to make flying an absolute nightmare. Ugh, I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. You may be wondering, how does a bat eat noodle soup upside down? The answer is very carefully. Also, accepting the inevitable of what we like to call soup face. What I like to call soup face. I mean, I could also sit down at the table like everyone else. What's the fun in that? Between us girls, the rent for vinyl venue is pretty high. Seeing my landlord get kidnapped and held hostage on live TV was super cathartic. I'm not saying I want something permanent to happen to Mayor's Owl, but maybe it would have been better, wouldn't have been so bad if he'd been roughed up a little more? I see. Just buy all your music. Yeah, like, I don't know, for some reason I thought it was bird related, because initially only bird characters talk about stones, but everybody talks about stones. Here for a haircut? Sorry, can't do walk-ins right now. In the meantime, have a Perusian's Salawikain. I don't know. A man that talks too much accomplishes little. Speaks for itself. Oh my stones, whatever will we do? Now, is Shangmu safe? Will I have to abandon my salon? That was not a saloon. It seemed silly to worry about such things, but they're all I have. Another Persian Salawikain comes to mind. A wise woman doesn't look at her foot on the ground, she sees her next step. I had determined that, like, the order, it does the newest dialogue for these characters first, and then you catch up to the older one if you haven't read it yet. Which is a weird way to do it in some cases, because sometimes the first time you talk to a character is the first time you get to hear their newer dialogue first. Have you ever wondered what goes on in the VIP lounge? If it weren't for the opaque glass, we could see right in and divine the occupants' darkest secrets. I bought a bravestone from Lake. Lake. Didn't make me any braver, but it did make me wiser. Cyclone! Wiser to... Oh god, no, wait. Not buy stones from people. Okay. No, I wanted to go to floor 3. Ooh, what a night. Still managed to get some work done though. A couple of adjustments to the cooling vents, and we've improved the BattleBot's heat dispersal by 3%. By 6. You got 6 beans? Oh, again, buy versus exchange. I don't know what to do with those yet. Oh, I saw that Captain Kalal turning heel plot come a mile away. They've been hinting at it for years. Adding that mind control twist, though? Not bad, Battlesphere, not bad. I wonder how they're going to top that. The writers for this season have been on fire. Anybody, like... I imagine if you haven't watched, like, any wrestling, you might be a little confused by, like, the nature of that. A lot of people seem disappointed by Captain Kalal's heel turn. I think I get it, though. They need to be a hero. Not that I approve of the way he went about it. Turning your back on your fans because their adoration wasn't real enough? Unforgivable. Oh, yeah, you've been invited to go in there. It's where all famous people hang out so they don't get swarmed by fans. You have to be? I have? Have I not? Holy stones, that was an absolute fright of a time. Pardon my language. I'm glad no one got seriously hurt, though. It could have turned out a lot worse than a slightly bruised, tied-up mare's owl. I should be invited to it. Thank you. The BFC is going nuts! Captain Claw going full turn like that? On broadcast TV? Upside to all of this, exposing this side of Claw is probably going to get you a lot of fans in the BFC. Downside is exactly the same thing. Good luck with that. Cyclone! Yeah. Okay, probably the down kick. Shoot! I forgot to do something! I know how to get more... You know what? We can do that. We'll have time. When I perform the dance of the machine gallant and cross my arms, I transform into the ultimate 50-foot tall fighting machine known as Cyber Voltax. Alas, I have not been able to summon this power since I was defeated by my rival in Archnemesis, Cybervolt Dark Z. The scar on my left... The scar he left on my beautiful face is a grim reminder of a terrible loss. I was actually here the entire time. My cape bestowed upon me the power to turn invisible, be as silent as the wind on a windless night. The cape was a gift from my aunt, who was actually the Grand Duchess of the Shapers, a clan of assassins so secret that no one knows they even exist. This person just keeps coming up with things. Giant robots in the jungle? Ha! They would have been no match for my old Florence 1-2 punch. Just let them try any of that here. I'll turn them to scrap faster than you can say tinfoil. Sandwiches here, and fruit juice. Ah! Too bad those cowardly terrorists ran off. I'd have shown them a thing or two. Where was I when those cowardly terrorists took the Globe Opera and held our beloved Mary Zhao hostage? Was my night off? Very heroic. You think the new Battlesphere Champion title impresses me? You're new. Think again. You only know the sport of violence, not the real deal. Not like me. You don't know me at all. Out there on the mean streets of Shangmu, you see things. Things that your pampered self wouldn't believe. Luckily for you, I am there, standing between our citizens and the encroaching darkness. Very awkward to say when I'm literally was just on Marco's battleship. That was unexpected. We didn't think she'd show her hands so early. Nor that she'd turn out to be a royal flush. Looks like we're all on the back paw now. We've got eyes on the inside though. We'll get in contact with things if things start getting worse. Hey, things got worse. Why didn't you get in contact? Huh? Root beer? Come here. You think your fluffy butt's gonna save you? Next holiday destination, Perusa. Sure, everybody goes to Perusa. It's sure. I intend to see the rainbow-colored lava for myself and admire this wonder of nature. This wonder of nature that we cause. I must practice my Persian. Musta. Kabian. Alright. Umunta kadito sa aming bansa na walang alam sa aming lengguwahe. Mabuhay. I don't know what I just said. I think is Perusia based on an actual language? I heard you fought a giant robot piloted by a serpentine general from outer space. I'm overcome with a violent envy. Tell me everything, spare no detail. My bucket list is highly specific and I'm living vicariously through your experience. Back here, you. I pledge that this dark term won't stop me drawing. I must do it for the prestige! Mary Zhao and the combined parts of the thing. Cyclone! As scientists debate on how a volcano spontaneously erupted volcano-colored lava, the more aesthetic copia conscious among us are wondering, how can I get one of those in my house? Hi, I'm Maria Note. Join me as I interview interior decorators from all over Atlas. Figure out who's the best and most affordable at rigging an artificial rainbow lava flow in your very own living room. Did you get that? My news reporter senses are tingling. Captain Kalal, fallen hero, rising criminal threat, or complete buffoon? Tune in as I lead a panel of experts to discuss the ramifications of Kalal's career change. Maria Note with Tri-Kingdom News, asking the hard questions about celebrities that you all want to hear. Nice job taking down Kalal a second time. The viewer retainment on that video is stones mad. Giant robots battle and destroy a forest. But who are their masters and who walks silently, invisibly among us? What sinister plot do they intend with their mechanical monstrosities? Could those plans involve you? Tune into tonight's special, Robots Masters in Disguise, and hear a chilling eyewitness testimony from a man who almost lost his entire vegetable garden. Maria Note, Tri-Kingdom News. Why do I get a feeling that you were involved in that mess somehow? As I was. This is Maria Note with the comprehensive report on the still unfolding incident that has now been dubbed Revenge of the Water Dragons. From the kidnapping of Shangmu's beloved Mare Zhao to the capture of Shang-Tu by Water Dragon guerrilla forces, Tri-Kingdom News is the only news network to have a minute-by-minute live coverage of the incident as it transpired. Hey, What happened in the Globe Opera? Inquiring viewers want to know. Yeah, you really give Captain Claw a run for his money. Literally. If you're ever looking for a sponsor in BattleBot hereabouts, Blake and Balthazar would happily oblige. As long as you keep winning, anyway. Well, I mean, obviously, we're not going into losing money through frivolous financial endeavors business. Because you. I don't know what you do. This is a blow to the heart of the Daybreakers philosophy. I can't believe we were ever going to extend an invitation to that Kalal. Well, good. Here, got everybody. So, thing I found out is if you do Battlesphere Arena again, maybe I should do? I'm gonna do one of them. There are several. I'll at least show the example. Home run. Arena battle. Boss battle. I think I have to do the boss battles. Okay. Wow, I can do ones I haven't really done. Neat. I haven't fought this one since I literally played for the very first time. Oh, that actually hurt? What does that mean? I don't even, like, need to be good at this one. Wild. Like, I should... Probably good practice to be good at this boss. But I didn't need to be.
My stones! We have a new record!
That should have gotten me a thing. I don't think I can check the thing right now, because it's, nothing over here, right? Right, that's just stages. It got me a recording that I could play on Pangu. Oh, whoa! Oh, tragedy! That I, Mayor Zalk, would so easily taken in by the overwhelming charisma of that Captain Kalal, only to be betrayed, that dastardly fiend. That's how my Battlesphere apology video is going to start off, anyway. What do you think? Too much? Too little? Not enough? Let me try again. Oh, whoa! Oh, tragedy! In the end, it's the end of the world, and I don't feel fine. I'm so stressed out right now that I'm breaking out in split ends. Oh, why did I take out the hot springs to make room for cannons on the Mayor Zhao's luxurious sky fortress? Oh, cursed hubris! Should I have taken out the buffet dining suite instead? Man has all of the first world problems. All of them. We seem to be getting a lot of giant robot attacks lately. I need to work on my combat training in a mega way. Does Perusa still have that, I want to say, mascot? Honestly, I envy her and her job. It must be so much fun. I tried out for the mascot of an accounting company once. It didn't work out, but I look back on it now as a real character building moment. Over here, right? Wah! Carry that momentum. It really does carry that momentum. Let's go to Perusa. I investigated this with Carol a bit too. Because I forgot to do some of the stuff in here. And it's really funny when you find the, in here, when you do this, and get this, she still calms the Magister to tell him about it, and even though, like, is like, please don't tell anyone I'm doing this, and he's just like, please make up with your friends soon. They're very worried about you, and it's very awkward for the rest of us. Giant flying mechanical dragons, alright? That's it! I've had it! I can't take this... I can't take this job and they can take this job and shove it! I'm not even a real water dragon. I'm an otter dressed as a shark in a shark suit. I knew that. Oh my god, it's my OC. And I hate lying! Whew, you have no idea how much I want to get that off my chest. Guar. That's the colorfulest Vulcan eruption I've ever seen. And I've seen a couple. Mind you, ground's still kicking up a fuss here and there. So I doubt we're clear of these Vulcan disturbances just yet. Vulcan. We got Spade captured, didn't we? Cyclone! You don't have anything. Oh wow, that lava looks so cool. I wonder what kind of igneous rock is going to form once it cools. Given the viscosity of the lava, look at its flow. It's probably basalt. Probably? I mean, it's harder to tell than usual. Also, the scent is delightfully distracting. What have we done? I know what to do with when there's a Vulcan eruption. Just stop, drop, and roll. What was that? Forest fires. Did I talk to you already? Cool. That Vulcan eruption means we'll probably be safe for another few years. Guess that means no more overtime for me. Anyone know why it looks and smells the way it does? Probably means more trouble. I'm pretty sure this is a wildcat too, but she's not green. The Seguata is not a particularly unusual sight for Peruvian skies, but I've never seen airships so far inland before, or hover directly over an active volcano. I confess, I was seized by a brief but momentarily powerful urge to draw at the airship. It was a professional curiosity, you understand. No, I understand. We literally threw rocks at it. Whoops, I just remembered. We still need to pick out a gift for Sammy and Nick's wedding. Have I met them? I wonder if it's too late to commission one of them rainbow lava features. I sure hope Pinky is okay. He's usually patrols the volcano, keeping an eye out for anybody looking to vandalize the natural beauty of our island. Thinking of himself as a guardian of these Emerald Isles. Always a bit of a poet, that Pinky. Cyclone! Pinky. Is that Knuckles? Once the lava cools and starts breaking down, I bet the soil will be super fertile, which means super ube. I mean, it's going to take a few years, maybe even a few hundred years, but that's a project guy junior can look forward to. Now that's a sight if I'd ever seen one. Rainbow colored lava, who'd have thought? Just stay out of the water while the lava's flowing though. You can't outrun lava, and you can't outswim it. True. That bird? Chloe's still here. I found Chloe in a random area. There you are. Once again. By the cyclone jump. You know what the world needs? Airship pilots. Bird airship pilots. My mom was all, why bird airship pilots? We can fly on our own. I was like, exactly. We'd make perfect pilots because we know all about flying already. My mom then asked me what kind of tests and qualifications I need. And she just doesn't get it. Alright. I could not find them anymore. Disappeared behind the crowd. There wasn't anywhere else. Oh, there was. There's the Sky Island place. That's probably got some stuff. I really listen. It might seem like I'm taking a long time, half an hour of streaming already, to like do this dialogue, but I really don't think there's many stages left, even between what I've left with Carol. The avian retracts a previous invitation for you to enter the tropical biome. The situation is currently, as you would say in your language, crazy wild in there. I would not say that. The avian speculates over the possibility of other safer activities to partake in while in this tropical biome. The volcano is technically safer, but not ideal. Fly! A fly flutters among us. A Vulcan eruption! Kabion, beautiful. Times like these, you gotta remember to slow down, breathe, receive your present. Are you? Oh my god, I got confused again with the bye-bye. New music. You know where I haven't been this entire time? Where, Mila's lab originally was? I have not gone there at all. Oh, there. Solar panels. Some stuff that I kind of am curious that I haven't checked with Carol, like what this says, how she responds to that kind of thing. Where it says this machinery probably keeps it afloat, better not mess with it. I don't know what she would say, or if that's general. Well. Oh. Oh wait, do I? Okay, I already said it. I feel like that momentum does not carry in the actual stages. Maybe I just haven't been able to really try it out because the stages have too many obstacles. Okay. Okay. The Singing Water Temple. That is really short. Maybe this house used to belong to a rabbit? There are a lot of books here. Math, chemistry, user manuals, even a few comics. Look at this lab table. It smells funny. Mila's currently in space. How's Stumpy doing? I'm pretty sure Stumpy's in the first one, but only in Mila's story, so I never showed that. I get a lot of weird requests from clients. What's the sudden obsession with rainbow-colored lava features? Normally this would be low on the list. This would be low on the list of priorities, but boom, like this doesn't come around. But a boom like this doesn't come around very often. Your trash may be someone else's treasure, so why not make it your treasure instead? Hoard that trash and become a king. When life hands you lemons, throw those lemons and order a pizza. No one has time for your homemade lemonade, and you know it. I want homemade lemonade right now, actually. It's not even summer. A gem in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, and 3 if the shopkeep is distracted counting out the change. I don't think any of that's good advice. Hello, road to Shang-Tu blocked. Water dragon order we stay away. I remember old stories about water dragons. Dangerous, fierce. Safe travels. Hello, battle with Kalal impressive. Also profitable. Make a bet, make bank. Soon all temple will be fixed. Thank you. Safe travels. Hello, good battle spear. Make bet on you. More bank, make bank. Bank pay for temple fix. You battle spear more. I make more money. Hound and friend of Hound. Oh, that much for noise. Safe travels. That's a tutorial. We can't go home. Home is destroyed still. What's over here? Gallery! Oh, we haven't been to the gallery in a while, and I don't think we're going to. This thing. Mountainside detour. This? Oh, this is Chloe's little shop I could have gone to at any point. Nope. See if there's anything here. No. No. Ooh. It's great that the borders are open again. That means the markets are back. The markets are back. No more slum pickings. For a while I even considered eating cheese. Oh, the shame. I could would have brought upon my family and my people. Sure, the world is getting destroyed by a flying mecha dragon is bad, but what about junk mail? My mailbox is full of flyers, and all of them are travel brochures demanding I visit other cities. Was saving Avalis really worth this? Oh boy. Magnificent Battlesphere. Right, okay, I've talked to y'all. All this excitement with alien warlords and ancient water dragon centurions got me thinking, I really need to up my spear handling skills. I was thinking of heading over to General Gong's for more extra training. Maybe an excuse to visit my second favorite panda. Oh, second favorite. The area was on high alert when Shang-Tu got occupied, but honestly, it was all quiet on our southern front. You're north. Slept in with my sword right next to me just in case. Nobody's getting dropped on this old boy. The man who sleeps with a sword is a fool every night except one, as they say. I'll keep an eye on my brother. And best take care of the Bakunawa situation. He's not going anywhere, not this time. I busted him up good. Busted him up good. Oh. Love that. And I saw... Ooh, huh. I don't want to check the gallery. There probably isn't anything new here, it's just unlocking everything. First it was Sky Pirates, now we have Ancient Water Dragon Warriors with a grudge. If I had known Shang-Tu was going to be like this, I'd have built my museum somewhere else. Fair. This. Oh, not unlocked yet. You know what, we can do extras later. What's with all the giant robots showing up everywhere? It's like some kind of epidemic. Not that I'm complaining, I love drawing these guys. They really light a fire in my artist soul. So, the BFF 2000 is kind of huge, huh? Jones, how did it all fit in the Globe Opera? I think I'm going to need more orange pencil if I want to finish drawing that robot. I've sketched Acrobel during her fights in the Battlesphere, but having her own exhibit would make things so much easier. Her attack pies look so delicious and yet deadly. Is that cream? Or is the filling... Is it the cream or the filling? I guess we'll never know. Hey, are you the ones who wrecked the museum? If so, thanks. Now that he's so mad at someone else, the amount of side-eye I get from Sour-Faced McSourton has practically dropped to zero. I can't even remember the last time he called me a loitering layabout. Oh, I didn't know there were other NPCs in here. Oh my goodness, is this gonna be a world map? Is this just another enemy? Let's see. No idea if we can afford this stuff. Oh, found you. Winston's Confections, staple of every corner of Avalis. Some would say running a candy factory is a dream job, but they haven't seen what I've seen. It's best not to think about what I've been through bringing gifts of candy to everyone. Just know that in the end, the struggles I face make it all the sweeter. Order for Winston's Confections began from the very first day. The money raised from my short-lived political career in Shangmu was supposed to go towards the building that magnificent candy factory. Turned out that Bernstein, my chief accountant, had been skimming the funds and absconded with the stolen money. Last anyone saw him, he was on a ferry to Perugia with a young lady in his arm. Had I met Bernstein? Meet? To raise funds, I had to sell my shares of a news media company to Jebediah, my best friend at the time. That gave him a controlling interest in the company, and gave me the money to finish my factory. However, when I finally released the first Winston's Confections, what awaited me was a scathing review from the Tri-Kingdom News by my so-called friend himself. We haven't spoken since. Man. It was my wife Susan who suggested that we sponsor a show at the Globe Opera. We thought it would drum up support and brand recognition of Winston's confections. What I didn't know at the time was that the show we sponsored was being directed by a former political rival of mine, and also my wife's secret lover. Susan and I divorced soon after. This man has had a time, hasn't he? Everyone betraying him. Let's build a robot. It's the cores that I would probably need to grind. If this many cores are needed for just this... You don't have the required currency for this exhibit. Why don't I have any of those? I thought I bought several. Noted, though. I'll probably need to calculate how many. Boop, 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 boop. Give me a second. That was loud, sorry. Alright, one more place to check. I'm pretty sure we checked everything here, though, because this is where we lifted off from... Oh, Mila. That's what you say in the other place. Oh, that's not new. I'm confused about what's new and what's not. Here's Gong. Want to do more training. I probably should have done some of this more extra stuff, but yeah, you know. Very well. Okay. Let's do an actual stage. Now that I've been streaming this game for 40 minutes. Let's fight. Hello there. It's both and Askel. It's Askel! Look. I did already do this with, Carol. I did a little bit of testing to make this a little more efficient. I'm starting to think that Lilac just has, higher damage output in total, but Carol has better combos. No, I dodged. I can't reach him. Ow. I'll be honest, I relied on the homing of, oh my goodness. He has so much HP left. No.
You won't win that easy, Cyclone.
There we go. Yell. Apparently I did that with Carol in half the par time.
Is this really what you wanted when you joined up with Murga? She's going to destroy the moon and leave everyone on the planet to die!
You think I don't know that? Of course I do. Thought I could stick by her until it all made sense again, but having Bakunawa eat the moon, that's just nuts! Murga was supposed to give a voice to us outsiders from all over the world. Instead, she's just gonna destroy everything.
I'm sympathetic to what you've gone through, but it looks like your big speech about me facing reality just backfired.
Yeah, I chose the wrong side, I admit it. But I don't want any part of this. You want to get slaughtered? You go right ahead. Murga's even more powerful now, and she's not in the mood for visitors.
Where'd that other guy run off to? Just how long have you been standing there?
Oh, a while. Anna and I are friends now.
His name is...
Hey, friend. What's your name? See?
Well, I guess that's not the strangest thing I've heard today. Are you sure you can trust him?
I just want to see space and do awesome science. Science buddies!
Okay. Just keep him from building any more robots up here, all right?
I imagine, so that conversation went pretty much the same way with Carol. Just, you know, more Carol flavor to it. And I imagine it'll go the same way with Nira. But it's Mila, I want to know how that goes. Because it might be a little different. We are at the... They got an entire arboretum on this ship. Okay, where am I? I don't know how to play as Lilac anymore.
Cyclone, yeah!
Ever. I did do this with Carol as well. Which, just because it seemed like it was going to be a long stage, and in a way that was a good choice. In another way it wasn't a good choice, but it's fine. I've made precautions for that. It's really, like, it's weird how much this is sort of backfiring on me, though, playing Carol first and then Lilac, in a way that it didn't with the first game, because there's two of them now. I'm not as good at Lilac's combat as I am Carol's. I'm not as good at for platforming. I'm just not as good at Lilac in this. Like, I figured Lilac out in the first game, but after playing Carol, but it's backfiring this time. I want you dead. I want the satisfaction. I mean, from what I'm saying, it has to be Carol that's my favorite, right? I don't know if you started saying that before I started saying that. Because I haven't played Nira or Mila yet. And I know Mila plays very differently than she did in the first one. And that might be fun. Nira is completely different. But there's a distinct preference to Carol, and part of it is just to how the game mechanics kind of play out in a way that they didn't really in the first game. Yeah, not yet. I'm saving them for once we start them here. I'm gonna probably do most of Mila without streaming aside from the beginning and the end. And it's going to be mostly just focusing on Nira as, like, this is a full second stream playthrough of a character that is unique to this game. Was not in the other one. Yeah. That was interesting. This is a pretty cool stage, though. Wait.
Cyclone!
And the reason, like, that's so strange to me is because I did determine that the case of preference for... It's not the right wording. Finding both the first and second game enjoyable has had a big correlation to whether or not it's my first playthrough or not. And I've just not had as much fun with the first playthroughs. Especially with Freedom Planet 1. Like, it's definitely better on the first go here. Oh, that was... I guess the fire shield didn't stop their fire. Oh, look at them. I don't know what that Dragon Boost does. It reminds me of, like, the Super Dragon Boost in the first one, but there doesn't seem to be any, like, real mechanic for it. I went up there with... Where? I went a completely separate way with Lilac. It's so weird. Something I really do need to do, though, is off-stream, is finish that playthrough with Carol. I never did. I never finished that boss that I gave up on stream. And also, like, play more than a couple stages of Mila. Like, I'm going to want to do Mila's Freedom Planet 1 before I do the off-stream of it in this. This was way easier to manage. No, do the thing. I was trying to Dragon Boost that entire time. Was it just not Dragon Boosting? Oh boy. This segment was, like, distinctly easier with, the way that Carol moves. But I guess I'm not going to try and power through this area. Like, it just doesn't want me to use Dragon Boost even when it's full. I was having this issue, like, when I was watching the VOD back of the second part. I was definitely getting to that point where it's like, I'm pressing it, it should be there, but it's not happening, and I'm actually seeing the meter is full when I'm pressing it, and it's still like, maybe not, you need a little delay for this thing. It dies a lot faster with Lilac, cool. Like, that's the one thing with Lilac I can work better with, it's that the Dragon Boost cancel is powerful. Really powerful, and I can really work with it. But it does become something I rely on in battle, whereas Carol's equivalent, which is the Ninja Wheel, is sort of a supplement that has better situational use in different areas. I don't know, it feels a little more tactical. While with Lilac it's more of a, this is my attack. Multiple keys for an elevator. It's a really neat idea. We're in the fire realm now. No, I dragon boosted. Even dragons. That was awkward. The Wiggles. Getting up here, way easier with Lilac. Then there's that thing. Kinda neat how the orange barriers unfold for you once you have the fish, while the other ones stay solid when you don't. But it is kinda neat how they actively unfold when you get near them. Once you have the fish, so like they're... Well, they actively unfold when you get away from them, when you have the fish, I think is what I meant. Destroy! Okay. That's short on purpose because... Boss alert! Alright, how does this work out?
And here comes the cavalry. Murga was pretty adamant nobody get past this point. So, unless you want a spanking, I'd say turn around and don't come back. Then it looks like we're going to do this the hard way. Looks like we've got ourselves a bandit. Pucker Factor 10!
So, when you do this with... Like, this is why it was probably not a good idea for me to have done this already with, Carol, because you get a scene instead where Ori flat out refuses initially to fight Carol, and Murga has to step in and be like, "You will get your sister under control, or the deal is off, and neither of you will have protection."
I just can't shake you, can I?
Help us, Corey! I'm begging you!
Corazon, take her down.
What? No, that wasn't the deal! You promised protection!
Protection that I will rescind if you don't find a way to control your sister. Do it now, or I will silence her rebellion myself.
Corey...
She has no choice.
Don't have a choice now. You should have stayed away!
And so you do still have to fight her as Carol. But it's like extremely reluctant. And I'm wondering how this upcoming part's going to pan out. Ooh! Homed in on me there, huh? Guard is not handy on the actual wall. This is actually distinctly harder with Lilac. Simply due to the way that Carol moves. Different. It is way more designed for this. There we go. Oh, okay.
Stay classy.
Corey...
So, this is super awkward. You can do what you want. I'm done. If you see Murga, tell her I quit. Thanks, Corey. Let's go, Carol.
You guys go on ahead. My sister and I need to talk.
No smart remark right there.
I had it all figured out. The world is toast. But at least I could have saved us. You just had to go and mess it all up.
Newsflash, Corey. If Murga destroys the moon, then what are we going to do? Play card games while we watch the world drown?
At least we'd have each other.
Seriously? When did you become such a coward? Maybe the fight is hard, impossible even, but I'd rather go out fighting alongside my friends than help a giant fish lady kill the world. That's like common sense 101.
Always the blunt one.
No! I'll kill you!
Don't be selfish, child. Your sister wanted the two of you together, and now you are. Leave this ship, and you may yet have time to save her.
See, Eclipse armor.
Mila, come in! I'm bringing my sister. She needs help. Okay, I'll get my supplies. Is she gonna be okay? She should be fine. I gave her a double dose of some of my strongest potions. It might make her a little...
Oh, everything tastes like raisins!
Yeah, she'll need to rest for a while.
Got the raisin revenge. Good. I'm glad I recorded that part, so we'll get to see what happens. I'll splice it right in there. On the VOD. Now we're in new territory for me. Oh, hello. I think that is just Murga left. And this is all that I left for with Carol. Huh. Bit of a Metallic Madness vibe to this music. How do I get up there, though? Oh. That makes more sense. Oh, what? It's a feather throw thing. I just destroy this, please. No. Okay, fine. Give me that. I think I'm going to try and make this Lilac file the 100% complete one. Because I think I have all the character profiles. Ooh. Uh-oh, binary.
Good evening, loathsome vermin. This ship is now under the command of General Serpentine. I hate to disappoint my former allies, but in light of my desire to leave this wretched planet, the moon harvesting will proceed as planned.
Of course.
That's a relief. Now we don't have to play betrayal musical chairs. I was getting super confused.
He still intends to blow up the moon. This is not an improvement.
Stick with the plan. We need to stop Bakunawa no matter who's in charge.
No. Whoa. Okay, so now all the enemies are just slightly different aesthetic and do slightly different things. Oh yeah, it's like the, what was it that Syntax did? To Revenify everything? I don't remember. You know what I mean. Look at that. Maybe. Possibly. It's one way to make multi-use out of a stage. Oh, I hate that. Okay, that's cool. Flame Pearl? Back for you. Boing. Whee! How did I know that was gonna work? Okay. Got crunched. Apparently it didn't want me to get charged. Oh, hold on. I need... okay. Just undo. Undo the healing I did a little. Bug off, maybe. Ah. Alright, we'll just go this way. I guess we won't go that way. That couldn't have gone worse. There we go. Awful. Awful. I hate it. This will be way easier with Carol. Just saying. Oh my god. Are you sure I can't go anywhere this way? You know what? There we go. I figured it out. I didn't want to do that.
Get lost! I'm done with you already!
You honestly expect us to sit back and let you destroy our world?
Then enjoy your spectacular demise! Minions! Show them no mercy!
They haven't been before. Oh, it was wiggling. What was that? Shoot! Yeah. I can't win here, huh? Because I don't know where the uppercut's gonna be. Yeah, Jay. Wait. I have a feeling I'm gonna need them. You know, if I can't, like... well, that worked how I hoped it would. Most of the time, it just takes me through the rail. At one time, it actually gave me a boost. Ugh. I feel like I'm in danger.
Cyclone!
Not as in danger as I thought I was. It's not easy to keep track of this. Here we are. Mila? Mila's gonna have like such a thing.
Dog, sick 'em.
What? Are you talking to Mila?
Huh? Me?
Yes, you. Do you see any other traitors around here?
Well, honestly, I didn't think you'd make it this far.
Oh, what a surprise! Betrayed by the very pup I trusted to betray her friends. Ha! Too bad for you. I have prepared for every contingency. In this game of chess, I hold all the cards.
That's not how you...
This dog is a traitor to you by birthright. It doesn't matter if she refuses to fight for me. After all, we hail from the same planet. The homeland of the magnificent Lord Brevin!
Brevin? Mila?
Of course! We even made a deal for her to go home, in exchange for slaughtering the lot of you!
No! I mean, I guess it's true about me not being from this planet. And I'm not a traitor! I'm not a monster!
No, you're not. You're my friend, and you're wonderful.
Thank you. I'm not going with you, Serpentine, and that's final!
Four of a kind! Checkmate! Syntax! Resonance link!
Mila! We need to stop that resonance link!
Oh, this is just like the giant robot boss theme then. Oh! It stayed locked on! I was misled! Oh, they stick around for a while. Cool. I have to fight the lad. Ooh, hello. I can get another one. No.
Impossible! This can't be! With the power of Syntax, I should be invincible!
I'm actually very worried about that battle with Carol, because it just seems I'm better at fighting Serpentine with Lilac. I had huge trouble in the last battle against Serpentine Carol.
Curse you! Well, no matter. With Code Black installed, I can simply flood this chamber with my robots! Then we'll see who has the last No! No! What happened?
A bold move, General. But the will of Bakunawa has been restored. You have 10 seconds to leave.
Gotta go! But I had all the
That felt good. That felt really good. Look out, world! There's a new Mila in town!
Okay, maybe new Mila could take it down a notch?
Oh, sure! No problem! And, thank you again for believing in me.
Lunar Cannon, that sounds like our goal. The thing we want to stop. Ugh.
Cyclone!
Over here. There's something over there. Oh, it's the entire stage. Okay. How do I get up there then?
Cyclone! Yeah!
That, Cyclone happening when I did not expect it. Oh. Kinda messed with the entire momentum I had going. I had quite a bit of momentum going.
Cyclone!
Again, I wanted to jump, and apparently I jumped just slightly too late. And so I cycloned, and everything came to a standstill. Gravity! Ugh.
Cyclone!
But I want to know... God, none of that is what I wanted to do. Get this thing out of my face. Let me... There we go. Okay. Oh, we're inside the mouth. That's what we're experiencing. I couldn't really tell from the background with how the stage design was set up. What is in here? Whatever's in here, I can take it. Okay. Left and right.
Cyclone! Yeah!
Yeah. Can you do the thing? Is that the moon we're looking at? Does it have actual, like, surface damage now?
Cyclone!
I can't go where I want to.
Cyclone!
Okay. I feel like that's affecting the gravity. Or maybe that's just A little bit of static happening. Bonk. Right? And oh no, it just happened one turn. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That's a cool reference. Ugh. Oh, I was that low on health?
You won't win that easy!
I see. Very cool. Probably a card to collect.
That's how it's done!
New record. New record was a B. There's a B? Murga. Final boss time.
Murga!
You should have run.
Let there be no more death today, Murga. This planet should not have to suffer for the sins of my people.
Hollow words from a boy who grew up in a palace built on those sins.
I know that the Earth Dragons, my people, had enslaved your own. I know of the accidental test fire of Bakunawa's mining laser, killing thousands of water dragons in the blink of an eye. All these events and more were excised from history by Earth Dragon hands. I apologize for my complicity through ignorance.
You think that a mere apology can erase our suffering?
No. And that is why I intend to bring this secret history to light. Tell the world what really happened, and venerate the Water Dragon's struggle against my people's tyranny. Everyone will know what the Earth Dragons have done. Please, let this world live.
To be remembered as slaves who rebelled against their masters and lost? Or the monsters that killed the world? What choice do I really have as the one final breath of the Water Dragons?
Wait, you don't have to...
Murga, no!
It's you a chair that becomes an
We are the
armor.
last to suffer under the yoke of the Earth Dragons. This ends here. Your suffering will be a masterpiece. Blue Moon!
Cyclone!
I think she was harder without the armor. Makes me wonder if that's gonna be a second part of the battle. I know I am indeed struggling. It just feels like I should be struggling more. It's not gonna take one life. That cheated. Please stop being under the moon. Or stop being where the thing happens.
Blood moon!
Alright. Oh! We had this lore. That the water dragons, oh my goodness. Okay. Now we've upped the game. Now we've upped the game.
Murga! I was created for battle. You merely play at it. Blue moon!
Maybe once. Where's my dragon boost? I suddenly was reminded of Undyne.
I am the will of the water dragons. Blue moon!
But like way less friendly, you know? Wow, okay, this simply, this is not the one. Unless I take no damage for the rest of this. This is the worst I've done yet. Where is my dragon boost? And I won't try. I'm not even sure if and why it would do... It doesn't seem to be doing lives, actually.
Dies and you with it.
You're saying different lines each time.
Blue moon!
No. I was in Cyclone mode. Don't do this to me. Why did that hurt? Oh, come on. Boxes. Okay. Okay. Way better than the first time.
Blood moon!
Cyclone!
I kinda hate fire in this. Like, just generally as an element that's used by enemies. I think I have Ugh. I have a pattern down the middle. Oh no. Ooh, ooh, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ah.
Supermoon!
Soup. What is this? Metal? Big sword. Big sword, big metal? Water, fire.
Everything will end!
Water, fire, earth, metal, wood should be what we're working with. No, maybe not. Maybe it's not going to be Chinese elements again. Again? This time? Shield were all Chinese elements, so I just
Eclipse!
Eclipse? No, this is definitely Dark Eclipse. Where is she? Starting to feel like a fighting game a little bit, actually. Like the Smash Brothers type. It's hard to hit in this form. Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, oh, so scary. Ooh, ooh.
Lilith.
Lilith's wood, so maybe dark could be considered earth. Oh yeah, no, because earth eclipse is wood. And often gravity is considered dark as well, right? Lilith being wood, that's very neat. Hello? Oh, well, I'm being healed, so there's definitely another phase. That might be a checkpoint, though.
It's not over yet!
Yep, here we go. That's cool. Following me. I don't like that it's following me. But that's not what I was expecting. Oh.
Gotta keep moving.
Hell yeah.
wanted to believe! I wanted to see you for what water dragons were meant to be! But our past, our history, they're nothing but chains, and we are choking on them! We might be the last of our kind, but that's not all that defines us! We are the people we help, the friends we make, the love we share, and the world we leave behind. That's who we are, who we can be, but only if we decide.
No! The Earth Dragons must suffer! The Water Dragons will have justice! I will have my revenge!
Murga, no!
We have to leave. It's not safe here.
Stage clear. Aku no. Surely
By
it'll
the
land in
collective
water.
efforts of our three kingdoms, the threat of Bakunawa has come to an end. Yet as the moon we defended so passionately fades into the horizon, I cannot help but dwell on the unsettling truth that has been revealed to us. What is punishment enough for conspiracy to silence an entire world? Will an act of forgiveness lead to peaceful resolution? Or will it buckle under the weight of those unwilling to change? Perhaps there is no perfect answer. Nevertheless, I feel it is my duty to pursue an outcome that I believe would break the cycle of conflict that has consumed our world for generations. The atrocities of our past should never be forgotten, but neither should they be repeated.
Where... Shang-Tu?
Under regular circumstances, our laws would pronounce your deeds to be acts of war, and in the former sergeant's case, treason. Such crimes would be punishable by life in prison, or even death. However, these are not regular circumstances. In light of certain facts that have been brought to light, the severity of your punishments will be reduced. I hereby sentence the four of you to 6 months of community service. You will remain in Shang-Tu for the duration of your sentence, to clean up the mess caused by your callous disregard for our property.
And you'd better do a good job. Those fossils in the museum ain't gonna rebuild themselves, you know.
As you wish.
Captain Kalau will do as the Hammer of Justice wills.
Well, on the bright side, I guess you get to see me more often, sis.
As for your ringleader, we have found neither hide nor tail of Murga in Bakunawa's wreckage. We would have offered her clemency in the same manner as you, but I strongly suspect she would not have cared for an Earth Dragon's ruling. And now I declare this ruling to be concluded. General Gong will hand out your assignments. Nira, may I have a private word with you and your friends?
So she's still out there, alone.
How fares Sash Lilac?
She hasn't woken up yet. She's strong, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's up and about in a day or so.
That is good to hear. And thank you, all of you. Once again, the day is saved thanks to your efforts.
Pshaw, saving the world, no worries. Well, Actually, Scary Lady here was new to all this, but we showed her the ropes.
Yes, however, would I have survived without your apt tutelage?
See? She even picked up a sense of humor.
There is something else. Now that we are aware of the full facts behind my people's rule and abuse of power, it would be disgraceful to continue as if nothing has changed. Which is why I am stepping down as the leader of Shang-Tu.
What? No, Magister, you can't!
I must. If change is to happen, then it has to come from within. We will take a page from our neighboring city and appoint a new leader through free elections. In the meantime, a regent must be appointed to oversee the proceedings are fair and just. I was hoping that you would fulfill that role, Mira.
Me? What?
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Who's the most honorable person we know who'd protect and defend Shang-Tu at all costs? Yeah, and we have the freeze burns and jail time to prove it. Seriously, though, innocent until proven guilty next time.
I would be honored, but surely there are others just as loyal.
Perhaps. But none of them have battled a water dragon centurion on a spaceship that was about to eat the moon. That is both a rare sentence and achievement.
In that case, it would be my honor to accept this duty. I will not fail our people, nor leave our lands undefended.
Excellent. Then I pronounce you Regent Nira Lee of Shang-Tu.
Woo! Congratulations, Lady Nira! Yeah, major congrats, Scary Lady. I mean, Regent Scary Lady.
Thank you. But what will you do now, Magister?
There is still so much history lost or hidden away by the Earth Dragons. My intention is to roam the world of Avlis, to try and document what remnants may remain. But for now, get some rest, and I shall prepare what duties lie ahead of you as Regent.
Hey, sure you should be moving around so much? Where are you going?
I heard that they never found Murga, so that's what I'm going to do. I think she deserves to know that someone's thinking of her and make sure she's okay.
Same old Lilac. Can't you be Little Miss Hero Pants some other time?
Not a chance. Besides, this might be my only chance to find out more about the water dragons. And maybe even something about my parents.
Cool. I gotta stay and make sure my sister does all right. Mila and Scary Lady have got their own things going on too. You gonna be okay by yourself?
Of course. Even a falling spaceship isn't enough to stop a dragon.
Fair enough. Catch you later, Lilac.
Oh.
Catch you later, Carol.
That was a good hug animation. Badge unlock. Oh. Right. We'll have time to let this run later, perhaps. Oh, look at that. Only one found thing. I need to find the others. Now, surely I have a clear file I can just roam about in right now, right? Correct? Clear. Very nice. Okay. What does the rest area look like now that it's still in space? Okay. Noted. Submarine. Okay, that also makes sense. So, did one thing. Oh, we've got dialogue we can do now. As post-game. Alright, let's get cracking. You know how they say you really know yourself when you act under pressure? Well, guess what? I'm a coward. Not just any coward. I can hide really well and can forage for supplies without getting caught. Turns out I'm pretty good at that sort of stuff. Who knew? Bakunoa must have really taken its toll on the Magister for him to just abandon everything like that. Hope he's okay. So I don't know if I'm cut out to be a royal guard, but that doesn't mean I'm tapping out just yet. This whole thing with the water dragons really put things into perspective for me. I don't know what's going to happen from now on, but as long as Shang-Tu still needs me, I'll be here. Can I? You got the same deal as Murga's Inner Circle. So I'm back on duty. I'm fulfilling a request to be reassigned wherever Corey is. A lot of the other guys quit rather than facing their former fellow guards. Not me, though. I'm exactly the right kind of forgettable to slip through the cracks unnoticed. Honestly, I don't care who's in charge, as long as I'm getting paid, am I right? Well, sure. I made up my mind. It's time to get out in the world again. I need to resume my training. Maybe I'll see you on the road sometime. Can't say I agree with the Magister stepping down, but it's his decision, so we must honor it. Hi, welcome to El Laboratorio del Mila Mark 1 again. It feels like forever since we were here, and the moon wasn't going to be eaten by a giant spaceship. Oh, I should check on how Mr. Stumpy's doing. Bye, shop, bye. Vaughn has nothing new to say. Not here, at least. Maybe elsewhere. Are we supposed to believe that load of bunk that the Magister's unloading? After everything that's happened— Hello, Kalo. You may have fooled everyone, but I got my eye on you. Water dragons and their friends are not to be trusted. Well. Please, no autographs and/or flash photography, as Captain Claw carries out his harsh but fair sentence as an ordinary law-abiding citizen. But seriously, though, I'm grateful for this opportunity to make up for what I've done. Perhaps it's time I retire as Captain Claw— retire the Captain Claw moniker? Psych! The Red Wing of Justice would never be so easily defeated. Onwards to trash duty! Corey's been stuck with rebuilding the palace, which means I get to see her anytime I want. It also means time for Revenge of the Carol. Hehehe. When she left me, I was a apprentice? Apprentice. Now I'm the pun master. Got it. Covered. I went back and told my sis that I'm me. She said she already knew I was. Folks in Shuigang are old-fashioned, but maybe I can live there again someday. Anyway, got any vinyls? We do. Yay, Asko's back again. I knew he wasn't a bad guy. He said he had to do a bunch of chores first before he could play, though. Never forget when Murga, ancient water dragon and ultimate Centurion warrior, walked in here and politely asked for some bows. He seemed nice. Someone who was about to destroy the world, anyway. Sure thing, have a seat. What does Asko have to say now? Well, I guess I'm back to cleaning the latrines again. Back to getting dirty looks, too. That's fair. But still, no matter how long it takes for me to work this off, I ain't going anywhere. Unlike a certain ex-leader of ours. That was fair, huh? Always wanted to try that out. Can't get a good look on account of my Earth Dragon, but oh yeah, we had this dialogue from Carol, so we get to talk to him, catch up on what he said before. If we need to. Cool. It sounds like the Bacchanal incident took an emotional toll on the Magister. Even if he stayed, I probably would have suggested that he take time off from his duties to recuperate. I wonder what's going through the Magister's head right now. That unexpectedly attractive head. Hehehe. Why no, Magister? I'm not doing anything tonight. How are you doing? Ah, snap out of it, May. Maybe something is wrong with my brain. Oh, that actually gives me an idea. But there's nothing in scientific research ethics about... self-experimentation. You know. Wow, the Earth Dragons did all that? I'm sorry, I need some time to process all this. Frankly, I'm upset the Magister is leaving us after all this, especially after what we just learned. The city's more important, though. That's where I'll focus on. Dean, the way that you and your friends saved the world got me thinking. We need to update our armory. Gotta think outside the box. How to make weapons and armor like no one's seen before. Do you actually do? No, you exchange these. Get those two. The world is saved, but for how long? Will you have the strength to weather the coming storm? Or will it consume you? Leave nothing but ruin in its wake. Hehe. We'll be seeing you. Huh? Where am I? Mother? Have you seen my mother? Oh no, she was possessed this whole time, perhaps. It's not my place to question the Magister's judgment, but if it were up to me, these guys would be rotten in a jail cell for the rest of their lives. That said, seeing their faces fall when I gave them their assignments, pure poetry. Yeah!
Please state your command.
Okay, we do have one. Ocean Dweller Rumors.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Ocean Dweller Rumors. There's been talk of some kind of new
Okay,
threat
this is the one we
rising.
actually did find. This is
3 years have passed since
a statement on Lord Brevin, and this is the one from...
Is our final
Okay,
message.
so we didn't get anything. There's 1, 2, 3... 15 minus 3, so 12 to get. While our adventures may be over, it seems, I have my duties as the regent of Shang-Tu to keep me busy. I am honestly a little overwhelmed by this honor. We'll have to decide what the future of Shang-Tu is. There are many here who distrust the Earth Dragons. Distrust what the Earth Dragons have left behind. That number is sure to rise with the revelations uncovered by the Magister. I wonder if I can find the Magister somewhere. Ooh. I know it's Battlesphere that I need to do stuff in, but what in Battlesphere? Whence? Nope. Nope. Are we still doing art? You don't have anything else to say now? About that? Well, if it isn't the hero of Atlas, gracing lulled me with her presence. A guy like you is welcome here anytime. Hi, I'm Timmy, I'm your biggest fan. Can we be best friends and hang out sometime? I need to go away and be ashamed now. Now that the roads to Shangmu are clear again, I can't wait to head on down and see Underlilling live in concert. I hope Zowland is open too. I still have some Zow bucks that need spending. My first game got released. It's Autonomy Astrology, and I voiced Lavenger, a human hunter with a spinning knife attack. He looks like a cross between a hairless ape and a featherless chicken. Artists are wild. Like, how do you come up with this stuff? My, I can't believe one of the heroes who saved Avalis himself is talking to me. Must have been all the training with Gong. All that training with Gong was what turned you into such mighty heroes. Such fine students you are. Sure. We'll go with that. Now that the whole end of the world mess is over with, let's say we celebrate the whole non-event with a stiff drink. Nice stiff drink. Wait, how old are you? Never mind. I can mix you a little something with lychee and mango in it. And just lychee and mango. Maybe a little coconut. Yo, I talk about this often. Forklift certified. But one time I was at an Asian fusion restaurant and I got a lychee non-alcoholic cocktail, and it was so good. It seems that I have a new leadership become acquainted with in Shang-Tu. Give Regent Nera my Give Regent Nera Lee my regards. Even from a distance, the sight of Bakunawa falling from the sky and crashing into the sea was an incredible spectacle. I doubt we'll see it again in our lifetime. Unfortunately, Spade managed to break free of his restraints during the events and has vanished entirely. Stone knows where he is now. That's like straight up proper noun stone, like Kingdom Stone knows. Should my brother surface, however, he'd best beware. I hear there's an exceptionally talented mercenary by the name of Club on his tail. And he'll bust him up good. Ha. Spade and Club. Pretty good. There was one more character over here. Alright, you have nothing to say. Ooh. Well, okay. Sorry, Chloe. Blasted ya. Hey. Let me talk to Feng. Evelyn is blessed to have heroes like you. In fact, I may dedicate several chapters of my book to your recent exploits. Cool. Whee! Where else do we go? Here? What is that? I feel like I should recognize that. Stumpy. The giant spaceship dragon was a surprise. Scared my Earth orb something fierce. At least I think it did. It's hard to tell sometimes. No, it could be worse. That laser didn't work so well on the moon. But what if it had been aiming down here? The damage would have been catastrophic. The damage would have been catastrophic. Oh, stones. All the work we could have had. All the gems. Listen. Not if you don't live through it. Do the work. Someone's let the cat out of the bag, and the cat is mad as stones. How did you get that cat in the bag in the first place? Surely you knew this was how it was going to turn out. What are you talking about? Hello. Giant fish passed overhead. Shockwave ruined temple fix. Disappointed. Oh well. We do more money work. You Battlesphere soon, yes? Safe travel. I do Battlesphere soon. Here. Skedaddle? Skedaddle? Skedaddle. I'll at least figure out what. Might not be anything. Oh, okay. Alright, everyone, we survived the end of the world, so that means drinks are on me. Blah blah. Not you, though. Pretty sure you're too young for this stuff. I can mix you up some nice hollow, if you like. I don't know what that is, but yes. I am a 35-year-old woman who does not drink, has never had any interest in drink, and never will. So, I'd gladly be treated as a child for drinks. So that huge flying thing that tried to eat the moon came from Cruza, huh? Of course. Honestly, Cruzans are just a bundle of bad luck. It's our lot in life. You're not having a good time, guy. Regardless of his intent, I'm glad Kalal stepped in to save Peru's citizens. The Sigwata is becoming an official part of the Perusian air fleet? That must have been a tough pill for Corazon to swallow. Ha! A lot has happened in the last couple days, but the rainbow lava and that big spaceship got me thinking about the other planets and what kind of volcanoes they'd have. Maybe there's a world where volcanoes erupt diamonds, or another that spews rivers of cherry-flavored lava. Possibilities are endless. I think that might... maybe not the cherry. Not in the lava sense, at least. Now that this is all over, perhaps I'll be able to hunt without any more distractions. Still, what am I to do with all of my explosive arrows? Perhaps I should sideline as who created the robot hunter. Yes. The big scary dragon in the sky is gone! Woo! Party time! I have other talents too, but I'm proudest of that one. The flop. Cyclone! You have to say broadsword person. Saving the world's pretty cool, I guess, but hear me out. Broadswords. Is anybody even listening? Broadswords are the best. No, really, do you? You don't... This is just a gem exchange. How am I supposed to get broadswords from you? I don't understand. My boy Gon was palling around with Mayor Zhao on an airship and didn't even once think to invite me? Ooh, he's getting a full-on workout session this time. I'll make his glutes scream for mercy. You know, it was business. Well, my ube garden's gone. A giant flying supermoon burst out of the ground and took the entire patch with it. Which means it's perfect time to start my kamote garden. Kamote! Gonna get me some kamote. I don't know what kamote is. I know ube. I don't know kamote. You know, all of this reminds me of a dream I kept having, where a mad scientist with crazy eyebrows wanted to turn everyone into robots, and only me and my friends could stop him. I guess it's lucky it was only a dream. No way I could stand the pressure of being a hero. I do my best to work out of the spotlight. Also, Sammy and Amelia were fighting over me? That was weird. Don't tell Amelia I said that. Who's Sammy? Between an alien invasion, Hunty and Sammy, and an ancient dragon spaceship bursting out of the sea, we sure have seen our fair share of apocalypses. Apocalypse? One of those. Makes you wonder what's next. Evil clones? Time travel? Nanomachine virus that turns everyone it touches into zombies? Stones. Where'd all that come from, Amelia? You know, Filipino was going to be my guess for a lot of this stuff, because Bakunawa is from Filipino mythology. I didn't say that while streaming, actually. I put it in the VOD, but I might not have even... I did upload that VOD. Because I wasn't sure at the time. It is crushed ice, evaporated coconut milk, topped with a bunch of stuff like ube jam, flan, red bean paste, coconut. It sounds topped with... That sounds like the best thing. The best dessert possible. What the hell? Wow. Avian has hypothesis regarding the Magister. He has 5 rats, each stacked on top of the other. The Avian is aware of the footage of an unmasked Magister exists, but believes the question remains unanswered. The Avians wonder also how his robes constantly flow and billow, as if the wind perhaps is a series of networked vents that open and close at his command. Fly! More insects for the Avian. Getting interrupted by flies.
Cyclone!
Okay. You just make a milkshake out of it. No. Yo, Kabigan, that was a scary couple of hours. Didn't go anywhere, though. The show had to go on. Almost thought this was going to be my final performance. Glad it wasn't. I'm trying to convince Lola that we ought to rename the place, but she won't budge an inch. Says the name is old and worth something because of that. Or if that were the case, she'd be worth her weight in the crystals and gold gems. Got a right smack on the head from her staff for that one. Ah. Ooh. Lychee cubes. What lychee? From what we've gleaned, Paradise Prime serves as a virtually untouchable safe haven for the water dragons during and after the war, hence its name. However, Prime can mean highest importance, but also to prepare and first in order. Evidently, the water dragons left this place, but where to? What other paradises did they submit? Good question. Good question for Lilac specifically on her search. Makes me wonder. There's like some kind of secret 100% post-game stuff. Probably not. That sounds like asking for a lot. Most of these stages I have the secrets from, though. What does Zao have to say about all this? Now that it's daytime. So how soon is too soon to send a bill to Shang-Tu for the Magister's extended stay here? Tomorrow? Today? Right now? Because I sent an express courier about 2 hours ago. He's still here, isn't he? Oh, stones. Ah, okay, we found Magister, I guess. No, I already... Let me out. Bye. I intend to make my way to Perusa and see what historical records I can uncover in the homeland of the Water Dragons. It's been a while since I've traveled on my own. I wonder what provisions I'll require. By the way, the Book of Flowers I mentioned featured the first-hand historical account. It was called Emergent Blooms, a horticultural exploration of Perusia. Do you wish to consult it for yourself? It's on the bookshelf at the end of this room. Oh yeah. Look on Perusian flora that is left open on the shelf. One accident. In the early hours of the morning, off the shore of Perusa, the experimental planet cracker Bakunawa fired a focused mining beam at the island. It consumed several villages on the coastline, along with any workers who were working within the barrel that focused the beam. Casualties numbered in tens of thousands. They said it was an accident. The supervisor in charge was relieved of his duties and moved to another department. The management apologized most sincerely and promised that reparations would be made to the families of the deceased. The scientists and engineers said that while the destruction was tragic, the data collected would be useful in preventing future disasters like this one. And it was hard, so very hard, not to notice the ones who died were water dragons, and the ones making the excuses and apologies were earth dragons. And that accident happened, and that I shouldn't believe the worst in people, and these are not my own thoughts. These are not my own thoughts. My mother was right. Oh, Nene, you were right. I wish I had listened to you. I wish I remembered the songs you used to sing me to sleep in our old language. The language I rejected because I didn't want to be thought of as backwards heathen from the islands. I accepted their tongue, their words. Even my very thoughts have been molded to be pleasing to their comprehension. We did everything they asked. They taught us to reject our old names. Ooh. Our old ways, and still it was not enough. We did nothing wrong but they punished us anyway. How much more will we suffer as their brothers and sisters of the sea before we realize that we can never be one of them? That I can never be one of them. I killed my caretaker today. He was not an unkind man, but I realized now that what he was doing to me was not a necessary duty, but for the betterment of our people. It was to remind me of my place. That place was to be beneath him. I can't stay here anymore. There are others like me who believe in the value of striking back. I will hide this book, my life's work, in Shangmu's library, and pray that no Earth Dragons find it. This event should not be forgotten. This injustice should never be forgiven. Let this record stand as proof of the Earth Dragon's crimes. Amaranta. Looks like Avalis is safe once again, thanks to you. In fact, it may be safe for the foreseeable future even. Think of this. I think I'll take a trip. I wonder who's free right now. Maybe I'll check on Gray and Venice? Wait. No. Records show that water dragons were the only species on Avalis to consume the flesh of fellow sapient beings. Ooh. Given recent revelations, I have to wonder if that was just outright lies or propaganda. But of course it's not true. Otherwise we wouldn't have heard about you and your unusual diet by now, right? Right? Oh, Stones, please don't eat me. Oh no. Ooh, that's... That's a rumor. Okay, one more thing on Lilac before we do Carol. That's 14. That's several. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do exactly. Oh, several Murgas. Gauntlet. Army of one. Let me see what this is. This looks like it's probably going to be the same thing as the Battle Royale, but without the Royale. Just me. Why are you so hard to hit? These remind me of Mega Man X bosses, but I don't have a gun. Or enemies, not bosses. Get hurt. Destroy this thing, please. Oh, one more.
My stones! We have a new record!
Under 2 minutes. Didn't get anything. Whoa, oh, okay. Here we are. Those actually have icons. Hop into a mech beast. Okay. Yeah, is the goal to destroy or just to go? Either. Looks like it's to go. Surely that's a platform I can land on if it actually goes when I tell it to. Or I could just do this. Okay, so there is battle. are not easy to hit with anything but missiles. Multiple bosses. Can I withstand it though? And now. I hate these cubes. I didn't want to do that. Oh, cutscene. Got a time capsule. Okay, let's see what this one says. And I will finish Carol. I have to go back to Shang's Palace. Shang. Oink.
Please state your command.
Aha. Below from a much more completed file. I went ahead and got the rest of these, so I'm just going to put them in. We're going to listen to them as we did.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Avalis Day. After many years, the restoration of Bakunawa is almost complete. Just in time for the anniversary of our landing on this planet. Avalis Day. Thinking about how far we've come makes me so proud to be an Earth Dragon. When we first crash-landed here, the natives didn't even have a name for this planet, much less the tools and technology to properly explore and utilize its resources. Now look at us. We have proper cities alight with modern conveniences, medicines and technological advancements for all. We've even put those ocean dwellers to work on Bakunawa, lifting them out of their primitive tribal ways. Avalis Day will be a grand celebration. End entry.
Oh god. That's so full of colonialism.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Bakunawa Rising. Bakunawa is now undergoing a full evaluation of the ship's systems. We are weeks away from having a fully functional spacecraft again. This is so exciting. However, I'm sad to report that not everyone shares in that excitement. There have been rumblings of dissatisfaction from the laborers working on Bakunawa's restoration, complaining about long hours and dangerous conditions. I think it's just a bunch of backtalk from some people who've had it too good for too long. My maid Perlis agrees, and she's one of them. Fortunately, she's one of the good ones. Spirits know some of these ocean dwellers need to learn their place. End entry.
Oh. Having already listened to the what was it, 12? I'm getting some context. And also, is Bakunawa what they landed here on? That's why it needs to be restored?
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Bakunawa abandoned. Something went wrong. We think it was an accident. I really don't know what to believe right now. The Bakunawa restoration project has been shut down. The ocean dwellers are angry. All of them. Perlis is gone, and so have all our other ocean dweller servants. When I asked Father where they went, he insisted that they'd taken time off to celebrate some kind of holiday. He wouldn't look at me when he told me that. When I asked about what happened with Bakunawa, he told me to mind my own business, still refusing to look at me. I think we've done something truly terrible today. End entry.
I want to re-listen to the one we found in the museum, just for the context.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, ocean dweller rumors. There's been talk of some kind of new threat arising from the ocean dwellers. A champion of immeasurable power, biologically engineered for war. I don't know how substantial these rumors are, but given their current level of righteous descent, I wouldn't dismiss their ability to craft such a beast. Father is convinced that we've run out of options for dealing with these savages. If that's the case, then there isn't much time left. I have to act without his permission. I will leave the capital and head for Perusa to negotiate some kind of peace with the ocean dwellers. Surely they'll listen to reason. We're all living on this planet together after all.
Okay.
End entry.
So, Murga comes after the Bakunawa tragedy?
New entry, Cordelia, personal.
Or something.
Subject, trapped. My ocean dweller hosts have decided that, as the Magister's daughter, I would be more useful to them as a hostage. Marvelous. The nature of my imprisonment was discussed in a meeting between the ocean dwellers' elders and I, by which I mean I was present while a bunch of old men talked about me as if I wasn't there. It was several minutes before I realized what I'd assumed was a statue was actually another living being. But I knew who it had to be. The ocean dweller's champion. She was tall, dark, imposing, and she was staring directly at me the entire time. It was unsettling. Oh, Cordelia, what have you gotten yourself into? End entry. New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, her name is Murga. Well, I know the champion's name, Murga. She told me, after telling me that if I was planning any Earth Dragon shenanigans, she'd take my head clean off. Apparently, the champion had the impression that my people were all schemers and liars. She based this on a sampling of everyone she had ever killed. Charming. Champion or not, I was not about to be intimidated. So I told her that if my people were as she generalized, then hers must be equally psychologically homogenous, meaning they were all as stupid as her. That earned me a glare before she stormed off. I win. Such a child. End entry.
The winner of the childish competition.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, attack of the Shopao hog. I decided to take a wander to the markets for some fresh Shopao for my favorite stall. And who should be there ahead of me? The champion, of course. Apparently, my favorite stall was hers too. And of course, she had to have it all. She needs all the energy she can get. Oh, but she can spare just one Shopao. So she picks one out of her bag and lays it on top of my head. Then, with the biggest smirk on her face, she stalked off. And the market crowd parted for her in a frightened scurry. Ugh, that woman! End entry. New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, no place for a hero. There was an attack by Earth Dragon forces on the beach today. The champion swooped in and simply destroyed the troops. It was ruthlessly efficient. Unfortunately, an ocean dweller child had been caught in the middle of the battle, and his cries summoned nearby adults, and they just stared. They saw the child in pain but refused to come any closer. The champion tried to comfort the child, but that only seemed to make his crying worse. Eventually, she left, and the adults rushed in. As the champion turned away, I could see the expressions of relief wash over their faces, and one of hurt flash over hers. End entry. New entry, Cordelia, personal, subject, revenge of the Shopao. The champion was injured today, so despite her appearance, she isn't invincible after all. I stopped by the medical center as she was healing up. She was surprised to see me, and I said the feeling was mutual. Then I offered her a Shopao. One Shopao, out of a basket filled with Shopao that I was lugging around for emphasis. I have never seen a flatter stare. She took it anyway and mumbled something that sounded halfway between a thanks and a curse. I was happy to reciprocate with my own charming banter, and she could do nothing but glare at me from her bed. It was a fun afternoon. End entry.
When it stops being childish and starts being gay.
New entry, Cordelia, personal, subject, flowers for Murga. Unexpectedly, the champion has an interest in flowers. I was wearing a small white flower with a delightful scent in my hair, when Murga identified it as a Sampagita. It turns out that amongst the many things Murga was taught, horticulture had somehow been snuck in there as well. When I asked if she knew the name of more than one flower, she took immediate offense and dragged me to the nearest garden. She then started listing the names of the flowers there and their uses. I didn't have the heart to interrupt her. I've never seen her as happy as she was today. I like seeing her happy. End entry.
Oh, this gives such context to the Clockwork Arboretum. And then we have that one. 12.
New entry, Cordelia, personal, subject, or fight. I tried broaching the subject of peace to Murga again tonight. She wasn't happy to talk about it and tried to distract me. I pointed out that if she and I could get along, why couldn't our people as well? She said it was impossible, that I was one of the good ones. I stormed out. I was rather furious at that point, mostly at myself. Well, now I know what being on this side of that comparison feels like. Stupid Cordelia. Murga found me later with some freshly picked moonflowers in hand and an apology. She knew exactly what to do and say.
Oh.
We wrapped around her fingers. End entry.
Oh. Oh. I see. Nira, I don't think there's a heterosexual explanation for this.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, a war of attrition. Murga got hurt again. She tried to hide it from me, act as if it were a scratch, but I can tell from the way she carries herself that moving about was more difficult than usual. I suggested relaxing on the beach and watching the sunset, and she agreed immediately. She knows I know. I can see she's tired. This war has taken its toll on all of us, but most especially on Murga. She can't keep going like this. I have to convince our leaders that this isn't the only way. End entry. New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, in pursuit of peace. I've done it! I've convinced the elders of the Water Dragon Council to meet with the Magister in Shangtu, my old home. I think both sides expect some kind of duplicity, but I'm not worried. Murga will be with us to provide protection. If anything were to happen to us, she would cut through the country's troops like a hot knife through butter. And I think everyone is well aware of that. I have to go now. The caravan is leaving. Whatever happens next, I hope to free Murga of her role as the Ocean Dwellers champion. It
Well,
won't be an easy road, but nothing worth doing is. End entry.
that certainly didn't end well. And this is the Magister's recap of Planet 1. I want to listen to this in context of the rest of this entire story now.
This is our final message. A message that we leave for the future. Although we will respect the wishes of your people and allow our influence to pass into legend, there will come a time in your history when you must learn the truth. When we were stranded here, we sought desperately to return to our world. We wasted countless years trying to find a way home, but we are no closer to an answer than when we started. We decided that helping your civilization survive and prosper was a more efficient use of our technology. We have condensed our energy reserves into a physical relic of extraordinary power. With proper care, you may one day use it to travel to the stars, to find the answers that we alone could never find. If you wish to know more, you'll have to access our internal database. I pray that it is still intact by the time you receive this message. May the winds of time carry you for eternity.
Interesting. Very vague. I know, like, this was written after that was written. It's honestly hard to tell if that was actually before all of those, or after, in context. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of those off stream, and maybe we can start next stream with it. Maybe, I don't know. And by next stream, I mean next Freedom Planet stream, which I'm not sure exactly when that will be. It's not going to be next time, and it's going to be new characters. Now I have to learn how to play as Carol again. Yeah, I'm sure. Gosh, I'm so worried about... whether I'm gonna be able to actually beat Serpentine with Carol or not. Oh, that was weird. I don't like these things. Want them gone.
Good evening, loathsome vermin. This ship is now under the command of General
I want to see what Carol says.
I hate to disappoint my former allies, but in light of my desire to leave this
She didn't chime in over the radio, did she?
will proceed as planned.
That's a relief! Now we don't have to play betrayal musical chairs! I was getting super confused. Hello? He's still gonna blow up the moon?
Stick with the plan. We need to stop Bakunawa no matter who's in charge.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nira said something instead. I think I'm just like way easier at correcting my platforming mishaps with Carol. This makes a little more sense to me without needing to what am I saying? Not needing to wait. I can improvise if I need to with Carol. And also I can keep momentum easier without, I'm confused. How am I supposed to get up there? I guess like this, if I'm Carol. What? There we go. Shield. Helpful. Whoa. Oh, cool. We're already here. That was a better route. Alright. We can just cheese that part. No, I almost had it. I almost cheesed it entirely. Why would it start that on that cycle? Fine, fine, I'll go the... Oh my god, are you serious? I'm gonna... I hate it. I hate it here. I just thought it would be easier than with Lilac, because it was really bad with Lilac. And it was definitely not as bad with Carol, but it was still just bad enough. Why'd you go through?
How about you get lost?
Then enjoy your spectacular demise, minions.
Carol?
Show them no mercy.
Oh boy. Why? Yeah, so why does that go through? Why does that... Why is it doomed to fail? Because of this enemy. Which did not go after me this time. I got lucky with Lilac there. Got the boot perfectly. Chew. Chew. Wait. I just realized that, like, the 1-ups are not associated with, the cute little heads that they were in the first one. I don't get why there's, like, a weird second rise there, which I used to my advantage before, but... I did forget that this was like a 9-minute long level. Got powerful kicks. I think that's the thing. That's what helps me through Carol's combat.
War dog, sick 'em.
War
This is the one I'm really curious about how it works on Mila's. So this is probably the point where I pick up Mila.
I didn't think you'd make it this far.
We're doing this stage with everyone.
Surprise! Betrayed by the very pup I trusted to betray her friends.
In a way, it sort of seems like I should just do a Mila playthrough, but like I don't have any reason to go back to Nira. It seems. I'm sure she has her own cutscenes.
That's not how you...
This dog is a traitor to you by birthright. It doesn't matter if she refuses
I don't know. I know what I would need to play for Mila, and for Nira it's just like an entire separate thing that's her
magnificent Lord Brevin
thing.
What? Mila's from wherever he's from? That would explain a lot, actually.
Of course! We even made a deal for her to go home in exchange for slaughtering the lot of you!
No! I mean, I guess it's true about me not being from this planet. And I'm not a traitor! I'm not a monster! That's right. Whatever the opposite of a monster is, that's what you are. Thank you. I'm not going with you, Serpentine, and that's final!
Four of a kind! Checkmate! Syntax! Resonance link!
Please stand by.
Mila! Alright, Snake Man, get ready for Punch Central!
That sounds delicious. Oh boy. Got a motorcycle. I don't really play with the motorcycle, to be honest. Why didn't I did figure out how to go forward with the... Alright. I'm losing because of the motorcycle. I did worry about this though, didn't I? No! Like if the motorcycle gave extra HP, that would be one thing. But it doesn't.
I've got better things to do!
Because, like, Carol has two very powerful moves when she's not on her bike that her bike moves don't really match up to. She has a much more limited moveset. That was smart. That was very smart of him. That was, like, beyond Serpentine smart. Why am I on my bike? Working on it. Very good. Wow. When did I have this? Hello. It's really weird how there are cases where you can just lose all of your health immediately in this. It's like, I was doing super good. And then that one thing, I like, went in the wrong direction to avoid the missiles, so they kept coming after me. And even though I was guarding, that was the end. Yep. Got him. Okay. That was nowhere near as bad.
I should be invincible!
Where'd it go? Why'd it go over here? So Crystal has this weird habit that she doesn't actually try to break into my room. She just wants to open the door.
Curse you! Well, no matter. With Code Black installed, I can simply flood this chamber with my robots! Then we'll see who has the last No! No! What happened?
A bold move, General. But the will of Bakunawa has been restored. You have 10 seconds to leave.
It was...
Gotta go!
Okay, yeah. The Lilac is over there now.
That felt good. That felt really good. Look out, world! There's a new Mila in town! So, would it be okay if old Carol asked new Mila for potions? Oh, sure! No problem!
That's different.
And, thank you again for believing in me.
Okay. Lunar. Alright, let's see if I can figure this one out better with Carol. This was tricky one. I wonder if this is a shortcut that I'm going over here. Or maybe I just unshortcutted it by doing that.
Go! Go!
I want to go up. Oh, I did this. It was just like a very weirdly spaced space place. Space of space. Huh. It is a shame that Carol doesn't have the dash. She would be considerably much more broken for me. I mean, like, the guard dash. What? Good. Definitely makes those easier to destroy, and I think that's the entire purpose. How do I get up there? It made more sense with Lilac how to actually get into them. Yeah. Wow, okay, this is going way worse. Gotta make sure I get the shields. Shield stack. No matter how many you get. Oh. Oh, that. I guess what I should have been paying attention to there is if the opening and closing of the mouth is stage scripted, or if it's just timed. That seemed pretty fast. What am I supposed to do here?
You're gonna pay for that.
Let me... I don't know what to do about this area. Well, I'm glad I did that. Got me to a checkpoint. Oh. Well, that went a lot smoother. Ooh. Why am I dying immediately this time? Sure. No need to do that. I just want to. This was not what I was expecting to have trouble with. Ba-ba. Like, just when I think I have the pattern down, like, some weird direction of how it sends me interferes. Like that. Like, I can't really do anything about that. Can you stop floating and go after it? Are you joking? No. Thanks. Okay. Fairly simple pattern after a while. I don't think I said before, but what that reminds me of is, Eggman's little base in Sega Sonic, the arcade game. His perspective between levels. Alright.
Murga!
You should have run.
Let there be no more death today, Murga. This planet should not have to suffer for the sins of my people.
Hollow words from a
Did Lilac say anything, like,
built on those sins.
specific before, after the battle?
My people had enslaved your own. I know of the
Before after the battle, as
test
in
fire of
not
Bakunawa's mining laser, killing
now.
thousands of water dragons in the blink of an eye. All these events and more were excised from history by Earth Dragon hands. I apologize for my complicity through ignorance.
You think that a mere apology can erase our suffering?
No. And that is why I intend to bring this secret history to light.
This is going to be an interesting battle, because I feel like I
and venerate the water dragon's struggle against my people's tyranny.
really started to understand Lilac. Like, I got into a flow state with Lilac that last time when I actually beat her.
Let this world live.
What will happen with Carol?
To be remembered as slaves who rebelled against their masters and lost? Or the monsters that killed the world? What choice do I really have as the one final breath of the water dragons?
Wait, you don't have to...
All right, giant fish lady. Time we finish this.
The blood of my people has been spilled, and there is but one way to repay that.
Come on.
I am violence incarnate.
Oh, she just keeps going.
Blue Moon!
Oh, fungus. Oh, good aim. Yeah. This is going nowhere near as well as the first time I did with Lilac, that's for sure. Oof. Yeah, let's reset that.
Murga!
Murga.
You think to stop me? none ever have. Blue Moon!
Oh. She's more of a stage hazard in this form. I keep expecting her to come back, like when she does the mines like this. She also has invincibility frames after that. Interesting. That didn't seem to matter with Lilac. Yeah, she's actually guarding. Oh. Nope. Murga! You're going to be hearing Murga so much.
Be a masterpiece. Blue Moon!
Good block. No. Weird. That came right for me. Okay. We'll fire the
Blood Moon!
Oh, okay. Yeah, fire, if you be careful about it, fire is very, very doable.
Super Moon!
This one I might have more trouble with. Oh, big sword. No. I get a little confused. Why didn't I go with the landed on it? But, you know, that's the intent, the hazard.
Eclipse.
Something about her movement with Eclipse. Ooh. Got me. Yeah. That's what you really lose if you...
I was created for battle. You
Oh.
merely play at it.
I didn't have to skip the cutscene. We're at Eclipse. Eclipse was the... because of the music change. Oh. Be a little more haphazard, I guess. Maybe still use the guard button at some point. Okay, she can't get hurt in returning that. Okay, what the hell though? That should not have been that hard.
I am the will of the water dragons.
Eclipse.
She just wouldn't take damage for that last bit, and I'm not sure why. Oh, that's a frustrating thing. When your disc is already back, but it still registers you as using the part where it drains your bar when you go to it. Please take damage. Why can't I do my move? It wasn't happening. I don't understand. I kinda understand, but I don't.
Lilith.
Oh, why does this hurt so much? Let me guess. Okay. I know there's a way to get health from Lilith, so maybe that would have been worth trying. Where are you? Mac. Why didn't it home in? I don't get it. I don't get when it homes in sometimes and it doesn't otherwise. Okay, don't do the thing, I guess. Oh. Thought my thought was coming next. Does that, like, not hurt? Because I swear I'm missing the guard on that. Oh, got me that time. Well, I guess I was dodging.
Lilith.
I still don't really understand Lilith as a concept of what people saw to know what it was and put it in, like, some kind of horoscope. Because it's supposed to be, like, the focal point between Moon and Earth, which can look like a black moon, I think? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really get it. Ugh. I don't know why it would be, wood element here.
It's not over yet!
I'm unfortunately without lives this time. No, let me out! That's why I wish she had the dodge. The guard dash, because that was not doable. Luckily, that's probably a checkpoint, much like Brevin Final Form. And now I have 2. Wow, she is comboing me this time, in a way that I've yet to see. You know what's also weird? Remember how I actually got game overs from getting destroyed by Murga as Carol? Early in game, when the exact same battle where with Lilac, Nonsense. With Lilac, I got destroyed immediately because I had no health, and it stage cleared me. Huh, I don't know. Definitely more evenly matched with Lilac. Like, the whole dragon boosting counter is absolutely intended. At least with that, I can, like, predict where she's going by going with her. With this, I have to, like, work around her as Carol. Oh no, she's going next. Oh god. I have some health. I always get to this point with no health. Maybe that's what I want to do. No, because it's not going to home in if I try to do that. It has a pattern. Stop hurting me. This final boss, could you stop hurting me, please? I promise you don't want to. Not the way I'm doing things. Okay, okay. More than half health. That's very, very promising. Let. Perfect.
No! The Earth Dragons must suffer!
Okay.
The Water Dragons will have justice! I will have my revenge!
Murga!
But you don't get that
safe here.
like heartfelt attempt to convince her at all. Stage destroyed. Now I'm hesitant to do any skip scene because the last time I did that with Carol, I missed something entirely.
By the collective efforts of our three kingdoms, the threat of Bakunawa has come to an end. Yet as the moon we defended so passionately fades into the horizon, I cannot help but dwell on the unsettling truth that has been revealed to us.
I mean, surely you'd expect if I skipped this part, it would take to when, on Lilac's perspective, she woke up, right? But Lilac's the one who's passed out here.
What is punishment?
No one else is.
For conspiracy to silence an entire world? Will an act of forgiveness lead to peaceful resolution? Or will it buckle under the weight of those unwilling to change? Perhaps there is no perfect answer. Nevertheless, I feel it is my duty to pursue an outcome that I believe would break the cycle of conflict that has consumed our world for generations. The atrocities of our past should never be forgotten, but neither should they be repeated. Under regular circumstances, our laws would pronounce your deeds to be acts of war, and in the former sergeant's case, treason. Such crimes would be punishable by life in prison, or even death. However, these are not regular circumstances. In light of certain facts that have been brought to light, the severity of your punishments will be reduced. I hereby sentence the four of you to 6 months of community service. You will remain in Shangtu for the duration of your sentence, to clean up the mess caused by your callous disregard for our property.
And you'd better do a good job. Those fossils in the museum ain't gonna rebuild themselves, you know.
As you wish.
Captain Kalau will do as the Hammer of Justice wills.
Well, on the bright side, I guess you get to see me more often, sis.
As for your ringleader, we have found neither hide nor tail of Murga in Bakunawa's wreckage. We would have offered her clemency in the same manner as you, but I strongly suspect she would not have cared for an Earth Dragon's ruling. And now I declare this ruling to be concluded. General Gong will hand out your assignments. Mira, May I have a private word with you and your friends? How fares Sash Lilac?
So there probably isn't any
She's strong though, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's
difference
up and about in
for
a day or so.
Carol, unless like
That is
there's a
good to
bit with
hear.
Corey.
And thank you, all of you. Once
She goes to
again,
see
the day is
Lilac.
saved thanks to your efforts.
Pshaw, saving the world, no worries. Well, actually, Scary Lady here was new to all this, but we showed her the ropes.
Yes, however, would I have survived without your apt tutelage?
See? She even picked up a sense of humor.
There is something else. Now that we are aware of the full facts behind my people's rule and abuse of power, it would be disgraceful to continue as if nothing has changed. Which is why I am stepping down as the leader of Shang-Tu.
What? No, Magister, you can't!
I must. If change is to happen, then it has to come from within. We will take a page from our neighboring city and appoint a new leader through free elections. In the meantime, a regent must be appointed to oversee the proceedings are fair and just. I was hoping that you would fulfill that role, Mira.
Me? What?
I mean,
What?
it makes a lot of sense. Who's the most honorable person we know who'd protect and defend Shang-Tu at all costs? Yeah, and we have the freeze burns and jail time to prove it. Seriously, though, innocent until proven guilty next time.
I would be honored, but surely there are others just as loyal.
Perhaps. But none of them have battled a water dragon centurion on a spaceship that was about to eat the moon. That is both a rare sentence and achievement.
In that case, it would be my honor to accept this duty. I will
A
not
very good
fail our
line.
people, nor leave our lands undefended.
Excellent. Then I pronounce you Regent Nira Lee of Shang-Tu.
Woo! Congratulations, Lady Nira! Yeah, major congrats, Scary Lady. I mean, Regent Scary Lady.
Thank you. But what will you do now, Magister?
There is still so much history lost or hidden away by the Earth Dragons. My intention is to roam the world of Avlis, to try and document what remnants may remain. But for now, get some rest, and I shall prepare what duties lie ahead of you as Regent.
You know, I really like. Oh,
I can't believe this! These assignments are complete, Delta Sierra!
What's up, Corey?
This whole boondoggle is what? I thought we were getting it easy, but not only do I have to repair the palace brick by brick, the Sigwad is getting recommissioned to be an official part of the Perusian Air Force.
I thought you worked for Perusa anyway.
Yeah, but not officially. Everyone's trying to tie me down, I swear.
So that means for the next 6 months, I'm gonna be seeing you around the palace a lot, right? You know what that means.
Oh no. Carol, please. Mercy. Was I really that bad a sister?
Aw, it's okay, Corey. I know I was a crane in the net.
Was that? Oh, it has begun.
Nailed it! Honestly, us spending so much time together is gonna cement our relationship.
La 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 la.
Aw, come back! I was just building up to my good material.
then you get this.
Hey.
Okay.
Sure you should be moving around so much? Where are you going?
I heard that they never
What was I
found
about to
Murga,
say?
so that's what I'm going to do.
I did initially plan on doing just like a full Carol playthrough before setting up this file to do it, and it just didn't pan out because I don't know how to play video games without streaming it anymore.
Not a chance. Besides, this might be my only chance to find out more about the water dragons. And maybe even something about my parents.
Cool.
Which is not actually why Generations isn't up yet with the extra footage I wanted to record. That's because my thumb is like, even now it's still kind of raw having played
Even a falling
all of
spaceship
this.
isn't enough to stop a dragon.
Fair enough. Catch you later, Lilac.
Catch you later, Carol.
I do want to see what,
You guys got here a little late. She's gone off to find Murga. Oh, last of the water dragon's business?
Ah, so she's pulling a Carol. I see.
You guys are never gonna let me live that down, are you?
Never.
When do you think she'll come back?
Given her inclination towards heroics, I would presume we would merely have to weather some kind of alien invasion, and she would come running back.
You're not wrong there. I could put on a cape, laugh maniacally, and declare my plan to conquer the world.
Please do not.
Thank you, Mila. There's one little bit I still want to see. I will look at this a little better. Oh. Just that, huh? Cool. Yeah. Owls for your audience. Neat. Okay. Neat. Wee. Yeah, I feel like I did worse as Carol overall. This actually timed out very well. It is perfect timing. No, not you. Incorrect. Wrong person. Boop, boop, boop. Talk to Lilac. She's surely here, right? There she is. Off, searching the world. Oh, hi! I'm back just for a bit. Gotta get my toothbrush and check my mail. Maybe pack a couple of gold gems. When I go out and try to find an ancient water dragon centurion hiding. Usual stuff. Wherever she is out there, I'm going to find her, and together we'll find something that connects us with water dragons. Beyond loss or range. Neat. Oh, Mila. Okay. Well, there's our breaking off point for Freedom Planet 2. And while I do plan on doing Mira's story with bits of Mila in a similar fashion, I'm not going to rush that. That's going to be when I feel like it that I'm going to start that. Who knows what will happen next.